So, if you remember from last week's vlog, you know that I had some news for you. And here it is. Recently, I got an email from my college. You see, I sent in an application for my associate's degree. And guess what just got approved? That's right. Right now at my college, my degree is fucking waiting for me. I can wait until graduation to get it, or I can just go pick it up right now. I can even fucking get it mailed to me. But because I gotta actually go turn in some books to the library there, then I kinda actually have to go there to pick it up. Since I'm having this monumentous occasion where I have suffered through college. As you guys know from the last vlog I made, my programming class was pure suffering. And college was just this huge mess, but it was pretty easy, surprisingly. It was easier than high school. And this is what I'm going to talk about this week. Some steps to getting your degree. First step, go to college. You can go to community college or you can go to regular college. I personally recommend community college. I know Tintachi would recommend regular college, but we both have different ideas about that, which I will explain later. Step 2, do not die. If you die, you cannot go to college. Pretty straightforward, it's just something that's not recommended. Step 3, get a part-time job. I've had a part-time job for the past year and a half while I've been going to college, and it has been fucking helpful. Because community college for me has been cheap, and being able to pay it off with the money that I get from my part-time job helps, because you only have to pay for classes once every semester. So you get your classes paid, done, out of the way, and then you just stock up money for the next semester that you have to pay for, right? Now step 4, don't be afraid to take online classes. At least try one out. Because when I took online classes, a lot of them were actually really fucking easy. The only one that wasn't was this programming class because of my fucking idiotic teacher. But online classes can be easy. And this is how. This is an example of how. So, I had an online class for art history, I believe. It was something like that. And it was amazing. So you'd go onto this site where you'd have to answer questions for each chapter. But here's the deal. If you got past the 4 options, there's a little button that said, check answer. And I'm talking about for every homework assignment, every quiz, every test in that class, there was just this little check answer button right below. So guess who just went through the entire class clicking all 4 options, then clicking check answer, check answer, check answer, check answer, and got like an 80 something in that class? It was me. The thing is that a lot of teachers are kind of lazy with that sort of stuff. And honestly, if you're going to be taking online classes, take the ones that don't matter for your degree. You don't want to be taking like I'm taking an art and technology degree. I wouldn't have been wanting to take a programming class online because it would be painful and suffering for me to go through it, because that's something that I might actually need to know for my future. I hope I don't have to know it because I hate programming, but I just want to be a 3D animation student. If I want to create my own like world and be able to mess with gravity and all that sort of stuff, I do need some knowledge of coding for it, even if I go into like game design or something like that. So if you need a class that's like directly related to your degree, don't take it online. You're not going to have a good time because you're not going to learn a lot. But if you have some class to blow off like physical education, art history, like stuff like that, philosophy even, just throw it in online. You don't need to make yourself more stressed out during college by making yourself wake up and go to these classes every day. If you're a hard worker and you can get shit done, that's all you gotta do. I don't even remember what step I'm on, but I remember I was going to talk about the fucking conversation me and Tintachi had, which was part of step 1, go to college. So, I think people should go to community college first. Tintachi thinks that they should go to actual universities first. And we had this conversation about our curriculums. I was talking to him about my English class, and he was talking about his English class. my English class, what we had to do was we had to write an essay, we had to write 3 essays, and then read books throughout the entire class. And like have a little journal that we'd write prompts in, and we'd have to write vocabulary words 10 times each. That's all the class was. And Satachi looked at me and he's like, that's the exact same thing as my class, except we have tests over the books we read, we have quizzes every week, we have like all of this other stuff that we have to do. And I'm like, damn, that sounds like it sucks. Because honestly, his class, like this is my class right here. Like this is the curriculum for my class. This is the curriculum, it probably goes up higher than that, but that's the curriculum for his class. Because he went to a university, they take their classes a lot more seriously. And so it's a lot more work keeping up with it. While compared to community college, it's the exact same thing. Like, both me and Tatachi, we both got the same class. It both counted towards our degrees. And yet, my class was so much easier. That's why you should go to community college, especially if you're poor. Because we all know how much, like, student loans is an issue in the United States right now. So, go to community college if you're really poor. It's way better than going to just normal college. Because classes are easier. You'll be able to get through your shit really much better. Much better than going to a university. Now, if you're a more social person, I would recommend going to university. Because college is more like a step up from high school, where the classes are a bit easier, things are a bit more lax, and it's helping you get ready for that advancement to an actual university. But if you think you're ready for university, you can go straight for it, you can try it. Just, if you are failing your classes, if it's stressing you out a lot, take a step back, go to community college. The only reason I say if you're a more social person, go to like an actual university, is because my friend Tentachi, he's had a great time. He just has fun, but he's also a super hardworking student. So he's able to study and study his ass off to pass his classes. And I know not everyone is like that dedicated to getting an education that they're willing to stay up for consecutive nights, like both he and I are, to like get a good grade. So university is really tough, but if you think you can handle it, go for it. There's a good chance you'll have a lot more fun there because of sororities, all these events going on, you'll meet all these new people. If you actually live on campus, you can have roommates. Like, there's all this cool stuff that would go with it. But compared to just community college, the only thing that you have is like a few clubs that you can go to if you're really interested in that. Anyway, that is my degree guide. Your easy way to get through college. You know, whatever you decide to do, just gotta stick to it. Even though my programming class was hell for me, I stayed up multiple nights, I was able to get through it in the end, and now I have my associate's degree, which means I can start working on more animation stuff, because guess who actually has enough to get a job in the animation departments? It's me. It's your boy. Me. So in the next coming weeks, I'm going to start getting out commission prices for like logos, all that sort of stuff. So I've actually had a lot more people coming up to me looking for like designs for their Twitch channels, YouTubes, websites, all this sort of graphic design related stuff. So I'm going to be putting this information out there. I'm working on that, my commission prices and whatnot, for if anyone is interested in it. But for now, I will see you guys next week. Thank you, and best of luck to all of your futures.